Stitchers. Today I want to give you some pointers on what to do when your yarn dye lots do not match. I'm Suzi Quillen. I'm from Perfectly Knotty, and I just am so thankful that you've joined me here today. I want to remind you to take a moment and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and click the notification bell so you get notified when I go live or when I post new videos. I'd also like to encourage you to head over to perfectlyknotty.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter where I share a little bit more personally and a little bit more detailed things that I don't share other places. So there's that. But I had a great question brought to me, and this isn't the first time, but somebody emailed me about this morning, and I thought it was a really excellent time to discuss this. But what to do when your dye lots don't match? And I don't have any examples on hand. So this is just going to be a brief conversation, and hopefully you'll be able to work out the details. So whether you're knitting or you're crocheting, when you work with one skein of yarn and you go, and you've got this much fabric made, right? And then it's time to move to the next skein. If the dye lot isn't the same, then there's going to be a demarcation, there's going to be a line in your work. And even if they're the same color, there can be even just the slightest shift in the color, and it can really stand out and it will look like color blocking. And you have choices at this point. If you want to have that be on purpose, then make sure that you plan that color blocking to be where you want it to be. But a lot of times we don't want that, right? So here is a really good little tip: striping. And what you're going to do is you're going to take, I like to work with 3 skeins when I do this. I find it, you get a more even distribution, but you could do it with 2. But basically what you're going to do is, whether you're knitting or crocheting, you're going to work down your row with 1 skein, join the yarn and work back with the other. Do not cut your yarn because you do not want a million tails to weave in. And then for the third one, you're going to connect your yarn and work back the other way. You're going to very gently carry that first yarn up, and for row number 4, you're going to go back, and then you're going to pick up yarn number 2, very gently carry it up the side and work back over, carry up yarn number 3 very gently and work back. And when you do that, you end up interlacing the colors like this, and it helps to make the dye lot difference look, first of all, more intentional and not accidentally. Instead of it looking like, oh, I ran out of yarn, it actually looks like you want it to. This trick also works with hand-dyed yarns, because a lot of times in our hand-dyed yarns, from skein to skein to skein, the color variations that are inherent with hand-dyed can vary from skein to skein. And so when you do that with your hand-dyed yarns, it more evenly distributes your color. This also works when you're working with a classic manufactured variegated yarn, and we've all seen that color pooling that happens when you work off one skein and you start getting this color pooling. And then when you start the next skein, you have a completely different color pooling. So when you take 3 skeins of your variegated yarn or your hand-dyed yarn or your yarns that have different dye lots, and you stripe them together, it makes all of those variations come together and really work well. So there's my quick tip for today. I hope you find that helpful. Click thumbs up on this video. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to click the notification bell. Be sure to head over to perfectlyknotty.com and sign up for the weekly email newsletter. Can't wait to see what amazingly beautiful things you are making. Thanks for joining me this morning. Have a good day. Bye.